Hey everybody. So, I was fortunate enough to have a company outing on Friday where we went and saw Wonder Woman. There are few things I enjoy as much in life as getting paid to see a movie in a theater. So, Wonder Woman. We'll do spoiler free, spoiler light, and spoiler. How's that sound? We'll start with spoiler free. It is exactly what a Wonder Woman movie should have been. The writing, the acting, the cinematography was all done as a love letter to Wonder Woman. At no point was she in the background or overshadowed by the supporting characters. The supporting characters knew their role. They were there to support Wonder Woman, who didn't take no guff from no man at no time. Anytime a man said, "Stay here," she did not. It is by far the strongest and best of the DC Universe movies, considering its competition was Man of Steel, Suicide Squad, and Superman vs. Batman. That's not saying much, but it was really good. It was really good. I'll even say that maybe Justice League won't suck. I enjoyed this so much that maybe Justice League won't be bad. It was really well done. That's the spoiler-free part. Spoiler light. The majority of the setting of the film is in World War I. It's a flashback. Wonder Woman's remembering when she first came to the land of mankind. And I really like that setting. World War II has been done to death, but there's still a little room for World War I to do some things. So I really enjoyed that setting for her. And now the spoiler review. The spoiler review is going to cover two of the things I had a little bit of an issue with. And then I'll sing its praises some more, because why not? So, the supporting characters were very good, but they didn't quite pay off one of them like I felt they should have. So, one of the supporting characters is a Scottish sniper, and it's implied to us that he's seen some things, and he's done some things, to the point where he can no longer shoot. He uses his scope for reconnaissance, but when it comes time to actually pull the trigger, he can't quite do it, because he's dealing with some ghosts and demons of his own. It's a good story. They don't spend a lot of time on it. They just kind of address it and use it to try to explain to Diana the evils of war and its effect on man. It's well done, but they don't pay it off. Another one of the supporting characters is a Middle Eastern man who wishes he could be an actor, but his skin's the wrong color. Okay, you can't pay that one off in a war movie. Again, it's nice. I have no problem with it. But you know they're not going to pay that off. You know it would take so much work to cram that into a plot where, and now he gets to be an actor. But the sniper one you can pay off. You could have had him take a shot when it was needed the most to help out. It wouldn't have been hard. But at the end of the movie, while she's fighting the big bad, while she's fighting Ares, you've got your little squad of supporting heroes fighting their own little fight, and they run out of ammo. You actually see him shooting. But it didn't mean anything. It was wasted. Because we didn't see the struggle. We didn't see the resolve. It's a minor point. But I missed it. I missed him getting his character arc paid off. Steve's character arc I loved. I loved Steve's character arc, paid off so good. This film did a really good job of, even though the supporting characters, and I'm including Steve in that, even though he's the male lead, he's still one of the supporting characters. They had their own heroic journey and mission, but at no point did they overshadow Wonder Woman, who was clearly the star of the show. They were the supporting characters. They were there to lift her up, and they did it magnificently. Even his big heroic, it was done right. It was done right. So if I can talk about one other minor complaint I had. First, let me say this. I love that Wonder Woman went to kill, the guy she thought was Ares, that she went to kill him with no qualms. There wasn't an hour and a half about her debating the morality of killing an evil person, and does killing make her evil and bring her down to his level. No. I'm the good guy. He's the bad guy. Squish. I find that very refreshing. I really do. For my money, I would be perfectly fine if Batman was to shoot Joker in the head. Really. He can't be rehabilitated. Every time you lock him up, all you're doing is setting the stage for him to get loose and hurt people again in the future. And I get that Batman will never be written that way, but that's why it was so refreshing to see Wonder Woman was good guy, bad guy, you die. Now, my minor complaint is going to seem like I'm actually about to contradict myself. I wish superhero movies wouldn't keep killing their enemies. I know it sounds like I'm contradicting myself, but I'm talking about the difference between a character motivation and a writer. I liked that her character had very clear-cut motivation. I will kill the bad guy. Fantastic. The writer could have provided a way for the bad guy to get away. He could, without Wonder Woman sparing him. Because the real Ares was probably killed. I mean, he's a god and it's a comic book, so whether or not he dies, who knows? But, and I'm not huge into comic books, but I know a little bit about them. And one of the things is the villains come back. They come back with new plans. They come back with new allies. They come back. And ever since Tim Burton's Batman, we've set the standard that that doesn't happen in the movies. The villains all get to show up once, then they're killed, and they're gone. They're defeated somehow, and they never show up again. That's the standard. And I don't know why it's the standard. I'm surprised that they let Loki survive after Thor. Because that's the first time I think a villain has actually survived to show up again later. I think for me one of the most gratuitous examples of killing the enemy was in Jessica Jones. Now, Jessica Jones killed the Purple Man. She killed Kilgrave. But she was dark and edgy and gritty, and that's what you expected from her. It's different from when Wonder Woman did it, because Wonder Woman is the spirit of purity and honesty and truth and justice. And when she did it, it was refreshing. When Jessica Jones did it, it was expected. But Kilgrave was the best villain the Marvel Universe has made to this point. He was so fun to watch, but so absolutely evil. It would have been great to see him come back again in the future, or even just to know that he could. To have that presence looming. But no, we gotta kill him. That's what you do with the villains, and it's the same here. I would have loved to have the threat of Ares looming over the future, knowing that he could show up again. I like that she was willing to kill. I dislike that she was able to kill Ares. So, apart from those two minor things, and they really are minor in the grand scope of this movie, I liked it a lot. I thought it was so well done. I mean, it was action mixed with character development, with a dash of humor in there, but not too much humor. It wasn't Marvel levels of humor. It was a DC movie. It was darker. But it was so well done. The callbacks were well done. When the supporting characters raise up a metal plate for her to use as a shield to jump off of, because one of them saw that done in Themyscira that one time. That was well done. How quickly the guys accept that she is mighty is well done. I mean, of course, they start out with, you're a woman, you should stay in the background. But as soon as they see her kicking butt, they go, she's got this, it's fine. It doesn't take repeated demonstration. It doesn't take a lecture of, I'm a woman, I can do what I want, I can do anything you can do. One demonstration of her power, and okay, you're Wonder Woman. You're done. It was super well done. Kudos to the entire production team and to Gal Gadot. Good job, guys. Good movie. Go and see it.